What if you could find me?
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the three broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything. Thank you, Sirona. You be well.
Very good. Not to worry. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Ozai, would you care to
Now,
give our
what
new
can I...
student a bit of a
Oh,
challenge?
there's a
Come
face
on
I
now.
haven't seen before.
It's my first time.
You see
Welcome.
the rules just as before,
Butterbeer's on
and
me.
Miss Ozai, you are playing great. Cheers.
I've heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. See you two escaped in from here.
Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
What is this?
More pressure. I must say, trolls amaze me. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Why that look like 11 Ash?
I said, my friend is busy.
One would
No,
think you all had
bruh.
enough bloodshed for one day.
She do though.
Come, Theophilus. The three broomsticks is what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy.
Mike.
Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll
I
you
said I
might
don't know,
encounter.
but she do look like 11.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise I don't want to play. It is perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Must be Stranger Things Season 7.
Yeah.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Leviosa!
Can I help you? Sebastian told me to see you about...
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Confringo! There goes my wager.
Lumos.
It's Confringo! You're better than that!
Leviosa!
Confringo!
I'm the one! I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
And you also went on to do the exact same thing.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The troll over Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Not to worry.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes.
Ash, wait, I doing wrong.
I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared.
Let it go
Clever
when
enchantment.
it touched that green.
It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
When it touched the green,
Leads to the
I
library.
let mine go.
The restricted section, to be precise.
You
And a
pulling
bit
all the
beyond.
way till you get the blue.
I see
So yours
traces of
falling
magic
out.
there on the map.
That's what you're talking
I
about, right?
suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
I
and
try
I'm eager
to,
discover
but
what
it
we may
keep
find
going.
there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd
I
like to
release
talk with
RT
Professor
too.
Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade again.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Gather your things on the way up.
Away from me!
Thanks, so help me.
I'm here about...
Handy for lighting. And
Sounds...
what?
Shut up, bitch.
When you're finished. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems Crossed Wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
She cheated.
Revelio.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as for only one time a week, I can plunge for boys' lavatory, not for the meat.
Please, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did Ragnar's carp, thought to trip me, confine me inside of a jar.
Before I knew, she had left Uganda and was halfway around the world, but to meet over a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same ball in the pit?
Ready for another round?
Mostly, yes.
I think so.
But I did have to learn how to use a wand on our right here.
There's no one
Hardly
else
anyone
like
is budget can use it.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more effective. Plus, it also quite convenient to run it without a wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It's very dramatic.
That's it! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Protego, Leviosa. Hello, Lucan. Is the next...
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I know it ain't nowhere on this planet where I look like a man. It just ain't. There's something wrong with
I'm
people
ready.
for real.
Let's
for
do
real.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Shit. Oh, I'm not even pressing. Crap, I forgot how to heal. How you heal? Oh, I don't remember and I'm about to die. G to heal. Got it. Again.
Ooh. Glad it.
I'll give it another go.
Glad.
G to heal. Got it. Y'all should have told me that.
the dirty mountains of the moon. Not so much the castle as the beautiful place that Atlantis mountains are. You remember the first time I saw we moved to associate with the culinary activities of the sun. And then it was to figure out the story. It's enormous island that is totally reversed.
One day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. Next round is for all the stones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
It's why they do much bigger than that.
Wildcats in School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. Never seen any things in the whole around me. It's always such a call.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I too was wondering, but I'm glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. That will not keep him waiting. He'll do next time.
Of course, you can do it. If you say. A word, a word. You've been using it when trying to keep it back. You never can talk on him. You wanted to speak with me, Professor. I did. I trust your first charm lesson lived up to expectation. Well, an actual competition wasn't exactly what I wanted. What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost. Of course, Professor.
I
It's a
trust
challenging
Mr.
match.
Brackleby
Miss
is able to
Onai
accommodate
is
you and
always
that
a
you found
fierce
success.
competitor. Though I sense that she's a bit distracted
I
of late.
finished all of the tasks you gave me,
Now,
Professor Hecat.
Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instructions outside of the ordinary curriculum.
I'm
Expect
sorry
to
to
hear
say,
from me soon
I visited
regarding a
enough
special
careless
assignment
colleagues
that
at
I am
Simongo's
preparing for
to
you.
assure you that fire is a fickle servant.
Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain sharpness. I'm thrilled to begin today's lesson with your role
Damn, I
of
made you a
Let us
variety
begin.
game.
And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Variety game.
Good work.
Not variety.
Cause I play a little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah.
my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant accio this, accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Ah, there you are.
Hello. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, hey.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
I knew you hurt someone. Out with you!
I ain't never got caught right there before.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Hey.
Is someone there? Is that you, Greaves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
You aren't supposed to be here. If must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Mm.
Silent as a grave. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clinic. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No. We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Levioso.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo.
I would try once human, but I don't like inventory wipes. What's good L train M?
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room. Where might this lead?
How you been?
surprising. Guards at the ready. Revelio.
There you go.
I'm cool. Life treating me okay. Hi, Serene.
The Serene?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. I jumped. Oh, I ain't jumped. I will jump this time. Okay, I'm gonna jump this time. Fine. Bam. There we go.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oh, shit.
Revelio. It is a book after all.
Shit, I done burnt myself trying to light this little ass blunt.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald. Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood. Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are
You're the
adjusting
new
well
student,
to life
aren't
at
you?
Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a
Samantha
fifth year.
Dale.
As it
I've been eager to meet you.
happens, I was also
You're
admitted
the
to
student
Hogwarts as
everyone's
a
been
fifth year.
whispering about. Hope
I've
your
never
first day's
heard of
going
another
well.
like us.
You certainly seem
Miss
to hold your own in charms.
When we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Highly capable begins to act.
My mother will be not so humble when you trust your abilities.
So if I can get some traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
I'm afraid
Let us not get ahead of ourselves.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Snickers.
Okay, vet.
Oh.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
You got M&Ms.
Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
Revelio.
You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
I see you, baby.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
K5.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Yup. 5. 2K5. 2K2005.
You just fell in love, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Love my madam more though.
That was that delay, huh?
Yeah.
What? That's... Wait, you accessed the...
Fair enough.
I want
Why
to
we
hear...
trust him?
Oh.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an... defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Shivering pungent onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
I can't remember the last time Sebastian was
Repel! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student. I wonder if hippogriffs like not.
Yes, Professor. First, actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see, how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. You'll find that the cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's good. Here we are. Home of the chunk. They'll do the rest.
I don't know how to get to this chopping cabbage.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Garden needs. And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
And cool.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Could have
could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well.
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the...
They want something that Professor Fig...
When were you at Gringa?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's... Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with the students. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Allow me to put you out of here. Ah, stupendous.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Yo there! Stop! We can hold them off! Reductor!
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this! You'll recover back! You haven't got a prayer. Reductor! Not so. Head in the clouds, this one!
Should I use down here?
Knew you were still. Rat. You'll go.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts. But
You're a researcher.
Nora,
Merlin. Of the legend of King Arthur.
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you... No one has yet managed. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these piles. Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. Protego, incendio.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take...
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow suit, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and...
I want to watch something.
Yeah.
Something. Something. Me too.